These are basic to know before every hacker trying to hack. Once you have good command on every field of this section, you are good to go in the field of cybersecurity and ethical hacking. Today in this video, we are talk about the intermediate skills to become a hacker. Before start, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. A click is really helps us to bring a great content for you. Thanks a lot, I really appreciate them. First of all, networking skills. Networking skills are incredibly important when it comes to penetration testing. If I ask you to describe the OSI model to tell me what service is running on port 22, or ask you to describe CIDR notation, can you do it? What about the TCP three-way handshake? If what I am saying to you is pure gibberish, then congratulations, you need networking skills. You should know scripting. Without scripting, you use other hackers' tools. It limits your skills, and you will never learn something new. Every day in the life of a security administrator is necessary to improve and implement various tools. Third is programming skills are very important to become an effective hacker. To develop your own unique tools, you will need to learn programming, at least one of them. First of all, Python, JavaScript, or Ruby. I recommended to learn Python. Python is very easy to learn and very powerful language. Nowadays, Python is used in our most important skill is web application. Web application is most important skill is to become an ethical hacking and bug bounty hunter. More you understand how web applications works, more you deep dive into cybersecurity. There is so much things how databases works, how web security tests. If you web your own website, you will better understand how phishing attacks work and how to mitigate them. Fifth is Linux skills. We use a lot of Linux in ethical hacking, like a lot. Primarily, we use a Debian-based distribution. This is often either Kali Linux or Parrot. Some hackers choose to use their own builds and distributions, but Kali and Parrot dominate the majority. Fortunately, there are a multitude of free resources out there for individuals interested in learning Linux. My personal recommendation is to treat Linux like learning a foreign language. You can learn from an instructor and sure, you'll pick stuff up. However, if you immerse yourself in the environment, e.g., living in a foreign country, or in our case, using Linux as a primary operating system, you'll pick things up a lot easier. Try installing Linux and using it for a week without using any other operating system. You'll be surprised how fast you learn. The sixth intermediate skill is database skill. If you want to hack databases, you will need to understand them and how they work. This includes the SQL language. I also recommend to learn SQL. There are many database servers you should learn at least one, such as SQL Server, Oracle, or MySQL. You will also learn particular type of databases, such as relational and NoSQL databases. The seventh skill is cryptography. Cryptography is the process of hiding or coding information so that only the person a message was intended for can read it. The art of cryptography has been used to code messages for thousands of years and continues to be used in bank cards, computer passwords, and e-commerce. The eighth skill is reverse engineering, sometimes called back engineering, is a process in which software, machines, aircraft, architectural structures, and other products are deconstructed to extract design information from them. Often, reverse engineering involves deconstructing individual components of larger products. The ninth skill is security skills. Finally, you'll need some security knowledge before you work in cybersecurity. That makes sense, right? At this point, if you're going to get one single certification from all that have been listed thus far, it would not hurt to go out and get your security certification. The security adds security knowledge to most of the basics you've learned thus far. I honestly like to think of it as the network, simply because it takes a lot of the networking fundamentals and sprinkles in security concepts on top. Having foundational security knowledge is critical to your future success in the field, and it can also help you land some entry-level security jobs, such as AC analyst. 10th skill is additionally, I think it's great to start practicing hacking with intentionally vulnerable machines, that is, machines that are designed to be hacked. A lot of these machines are not practical and follow more of a capture the flag style. However, they are great at teaching the fundamentals, tools, and mental persistence needed to be successful as a hacker. I highly suggest starting with TryHackMe first, especially as a beginner. The platform has a lot of free machines that you can practice on and really helps hold your hand, describe what actions you're taking and why. If you have $10 to spare, the monthly subscription is worth it.